Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea Football Club. Yeah? We're winning the league. I don't care what anybody tells me. I don't care about Man City. I don't care about Liverpool. I don't care about Man United. I don't give a shit. Chelsea Football Club are winning this title. Why? Because of one man. One man. Thomas Tuchel. That game today, if that doesn't tell you that we're winning this league, yeah? Or at the very least, if you don't think we're winning the league, that we're going to be up there all the way till the last game of the season. We are going to be in this title challenge. Yeah? Whether Liverpool can last, I don't care. I know Man City will definitely be up there. Man United, I saw them today against West Ham. I mean, West Ham, bruv. That penalty in the end. That really annoyed me. But this win here today just overshadows everything. It makes me think, I don't care. I don't care if Man City win a game. I don't care if Liverpool win a game. I don't care about these teams. I'm only focused on mine now. That's what I'm going to do from now on. Because I trust this team. I trust this manager to make the right decisions at all times. Because he does. And today showed it. Hey guys, welcome back to the J2O channel. And this is your match review of Tottenham 0, Spurs 0, whatever the hell their name is, with their toilet stadium. Chelsea 3. Oh man mad. Is man mad. Yo, I'm gassed, yeah? Now, let's just get into first of all, the lineups. In goal, Kepa played, people. Mendy, he still had those side effects from the collision he had with Zuba during the Champions League midweek. Which, I mean, fair enough. Kepa played today. I saw a lot of people panicking. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie. Hand on heart, I promise you, I trusted Kepa for today. Today, I had trust in Kepa. What worried me was, maybe, can he handle the long shots? Can he command his area when set pieces or crosses come in? Do you understand? And he handled that today. And what also worried me was also Tottenham's lineup, to be fair. I was like, oh, this lineup is actually good. They played Lo Celso and Ndombele. They were going for it today. They wanted to attack. Do you understand? So, look, for me, Kepa, in goal, he done a job today. Nobody can discredit that. Nobody can. And you're going to have to trust him because he's going to be our keeper in AFCON. And today on the ball, he was good, etc., etc. And he was just absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, for me, Kepa was great. Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Christensen was our back three. I didn't think Christensen would start. I thought it'd be Reece James at right wing back, but instead it was Azpilicueta at right wing back, who I thought would be a right centre back. But that was our back three. Azpilicueta as right wing back, Alonso left wing back, the double pivot of Jorginho and Kovacic, and then the front three of Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and up top Romelu Lukaku. Now the problem in the first half was a couple things. I think two things. For me, Tottenham were controlling that midfield. They ended up having more possession than us in that first half. They controlled that midfield with Ndombele, Højbjerg, and Lo Celso, and Jorginho struggled a lot. Kova, I think, was fine. He was okay, but Jorginho struggled. I can't lie. He was taking too long on the ball at times. He got dispossessed, but then, just like the team, he grew into the game, to be fair to him. I thought the defense was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and protected Kepa when they needed to. And even when Tottenham may have gotten past us, Kepa was just there to handle it. Thiago Silva today. This man is 37 next week, people. And that in that first half especially, yeah, he was just cleaning up everything. They tried to use him for pace with Son. Mate, Thiago Silva's positioning, his cleverness, his intelligence handled that, yeah? Brilliantly. Christensen, good today. Rudiger, brilliant. That back three was absolutely fantastic. Alonso, for me, had a poor first half. And I thought, like I said, like Jorginho, grew into the game, especially in the second half. Mount and Kai Havertz, I mean, to be honest, these two recently hasn't worked with Lukaku. It hasn't worked. I don't know why. It just hasn't worked for me. The Liverpool game, it was kind of dry in terms of their decision making and their chemistry, but I hope that will grow. And then obviously today, for me again, Lukaku didn't get any service for me. I don't even think he had a shot in the first half. I don't remember him having it, and I'll be surprised if anyone tells me he did, and prove it. But Mason Mount and Kai, the chances were just going to them, and for me, they just were poor. Maybe in the final ball, they were poor. The shot was poor as well. Like, the link-up play was poor. Neither were good, man, and I just thought it was so poor, and I said, maybe these guys might have to come off. And at half time, Tottenham were the better team. They were going in confident, and we were the ones sort of on the ropes. Although we grew into the game because obviously the first 10, 15 minutes with the atmosphere of Tottenham, the fans were cheering and etc. etc. There were boos for the likes of Rudiger and Alonso, especially throughout the whole game. But then we grew into it in terms of that situation. And yeah, for me, we ended the half 50-50. But I thought we started the game struggling, and I thought Tottenham would win that midfield battle. We now go into the second half, and in the second half, I tweeted, "We need to bring Kante on." Like I was saying it, we need Kante on because he needs to destroy this midfield because he is a destroyer. Yeah, he is a destroyer. And I said maybe bring him on for Jorginho because I thought he was having a poor game. Now Tuchel just said, "All right, you know what? He sees Tottenham are controlling the midfield. Techie players like Ndombele, Lo Celso, good on the ball. Højbjerg, the destroyer, the DM, the one that's gonna be the physical one." So he was like, "Okay, cool. Okay, you're winning the midfield battle. I'll bring Kante on, but for Mason Mount." Now, for me, that was the substitution. And then we went into a 5-3-2, and we had the midfield of Kante, Jorginho, Mateo Kovacic, Kai Havertz and Lukaku up top. And from then on, we took this game from Tottenham instantly, like from the get-go. We controlled the midfield. All of a sudden, Ndombele wasn't playing well. The Celso was crap. Flipping Højbjerg was shite. Like, honestly, they were all terrible. Harry Kane wasn't getting as much service. Son wasn't barely getting on the ball all of a sudden because of N'Golo Kante. He was everywhere in that second half. Everywhere. Best player in the second half. Best player in the second half. Clear. Clear. Yeah? Thiago Silva's a close second, even though he's actually my man of the match overall, and he was given man of the match, deservedly so. And then obviously, we just controlled the game all of a sudden. We started creating better chances for ourselves, even though we had less attacking players on. But with the way we play, with the triangles, with the way we're using the width, the way we're targeting Emerson and also Reguilon, not as much Reguilon because Alonso's more of an attacking wing back than Aspilicueta. But we were using Alonso's outlet every single time to put balls into the box, getting him linking up with Kovacic, and then Kovacic feeding it to the likes of Lukaku, Havertz, etc., etc. And then the first goal comes. We get a corner, 50th minute. Alonso puts it in. Thiago Silva, what a header. Mate, he was making strikers movements in the box today every time a set piece came. And what a header it was. And this guy's 37 next week. And honestly, I'm nearly tempted to say sign a new deal. Even though he's 37 soon, I'm nearly like, should he sign a new contract after this season? Because it's very hard for me to just say, oh, after the season, he's just going to leave without me missing him. Do you understand? Like, Thiago Silva is really he's growing me into thinking like, yo, I think he should sign a new deal. I actually think he should sign a new deal. Even though he's 37. I don't care. Okay? As long as he doesn't have to use his pace, he's okay. He's a brilliant defender. He's great on the ball. He's intelligent. He helps others around him. He brings leadership into this team. So, it's like, why not? Obviously, we're going to need defenders, of course, because of the Rudy situation with his contract. We don't know what happened with Thiago Silva and Kunde, etc., etc. But he was brilliant, and that header was brilliant. Took it away from Dele Alli, and it went in, bottom corner, 1-0 Chelsea. And then not long later, like 5-6 minutes later, N'Golo Kante, brother. I mean, he had the ball, yeah, and I saw Lukaku make a really good run. I was like, give it to Lukaku. Do not shoot. Give it to Lukaku. And he started, F you, Jet. And he just went for it. He shot. It deflected off Dyer, hit the post, and then it just slowly just rolled in. Ridiculously just rolled in. And I was just laughing and celebrating. And honestly, I love Kante, man. He was brilliant that half. Like I said, best player in the second half for me, and got his well-deserved goal, in my opinion. It was on target, so it should be his goal, not an Eric Dyer on goal, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll check that after. But brilliant. And then, from then on, we're controlling the game still. Tottenham barely having any chances. They had a couple long shots. Kepa dealt with them. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I was sort of worried maybe if Kepa hadn't handled long shots because he's not really good at that. But Tottenham barely did any of that. And even if they did, Kepa handled it very, very, very well. He was very commanding. The communication was there. And I could see the team trusted him as well. That's another key thing about it today. The team trusted Kepa today. In the past, I've not really seen them trust him. And I've seen it maybe by times. Maybe they should give the ball to him so obviously, but they don't. Instead, they just kick out instead. But I'm seeing that the team is trusting Kepa, and that Tuchel's just brought confidence into everyone and make everyone believe in each other and not be cautious and just move on from the past mistakes that everyone's made. Do you understand? And it's like the team spirit is just unbelievable, and everyone's there for each other and everyone's there to support each other. So yeah, we just controlled the game. We should have scored more. Timo Werner came on. He should have bagged at least 2. Look, he's not good at football. I've already said this. He got an assist, to be fair to him. Very good. And he's good at getting assists. I'll give him that, to be fair. And he's a space creator, I guess. So I'll give him that as well. But we paid 50 million for him to score goals, and he's still not doing that. Do you understand? So that's all I'm saying. But eventually, he had chances. Lukaku had chances. Alonso had chances. Kovacic had chances. We should have battered them like 6-0 today. Unbelievable. And then round the 92nd minute, we get a corner. We play it short. I think Timo, or did we even have a corner? I'm not quite sure. But all I know is what I saw was Timo Werner getting down the byline. Rudiger making a movement, to not get closer to the goal. He moved away from the goal. Timo Werner noticed it, puts the ball in. Rudiger from the side position, shoots with his right foot, bottom corner, and he's been waiting to get a goal, to be fair. But it's not one of I'm waiting for him to get a long shot one. One way he's running with the ball, or just outside the box, curl it in top corner. I'm waiting for that from Tony Rudiger. Good goal today from him. Very good goal. Striker's finish and striker's movement as well. Just like Thiago Silva was making all around the box every time we had a set piece. But yeah, brilliant win. And that, for me, is up there with Liverpool. I think it was that and Liverpool, the way we've handled the second halves of those 2 games, brilliant. From a defensive point of view, 10 men at Liverpool, we had to dig deep, defend, but also keep the ball, keep possession, try and create chances. And it was brilliant defensive masterclass. But the fact that we needed to win this game to keep up with Liverpool, because they're the team at the moment that haven't dropped many points yet. We're the only 2 teams that have dropped points once. Man City have dropped points. Oh, Man United, to be fair to them, they won as well, actually. What am I talking about? So, yeah, absolutely just brilliant, man. And we're up for this league title. And Thomas Tuchel is just a brilliant manager, and I love him so much. So, yeah, guys, tell me your thoughts down below on the game, on that second half. Total masterclass. And yeah, that second half, in terms of Tuchel needing to show that we need to control the game, we need this game to go in our hands, in our tempo, in our speed. He just showed that in the substitution, and the team just they listened to him, and boom, we just controlled the game and won it so easily, man. That's honestly, Tottenham were so good in the first half. I can't lie, they were good in the first half, but that second half from them, shocking. Do you want to know why? Because of us. And we've made a lot of teams look pretty bad recently. And last season when Tuchel came in as well. So, yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment your thoughts down below on the game. Your first half, how were you feeling when you were watching the first half compared to the second half? Must be 2 different feelings, I guess. So, share the video, follow my social media down below. And I'll see you guys later on for my play ratings video. Come on, Chelsea. We're going for this league title. Let's do this. Peace.